All right, finally. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Please let me be good. I'm trying to make sure I'm actually on this. Cannot believe it took this long. Should have been here from the start. Hopefully it is at least consistent for the most part. I hope. I think. Please. Right, alright. Alright, I think we are good. What's going on, guys? It took me a little while here. I already know I missed early on in this game, so I actually don't know what's happened. Actually, I do know a little bit what's happened, but took a little while for me to get myself where I needed to be for this. But I took a while to get it. But Miami coming into this right off the way. Miami's up 10-2 early on here, 9 minutes left to go. Miami's starting off great. That's what you want to see. Strus with the ball. Strus pops a three. Strus misses it. Rebound goes to MPJ. Oh, God. Jamal Murray, mid-range. No good. Rebound goes to Love. So I love the fast start here from Miami. Good to see they are starting fast. That's what we needed to see. Bam. Being guarded by Jamal Murray. Bam, off the glass, no good. So now they're getting a couple misses here. They're doing good defensively, but they are getting some good stops here. You got Gordon being guarded by Strus. Gordon. Good defense there, but the ball goes out of bounds on Strus. It will stay with the Denver Nuggets. Right now, Miami's playing well, and I like what I'm seeing early on. This is what you want to see. Sorry, everybody, for the delay. I have to apologize for that. MPJ gets called for an offensive foul. Wow. So right now, Miami's playing great defense. So Miami's playing great defense to start this game off. And that's what you want to see. Miami always finds a way to bounce back, man. This is what you expect. Now again, Denver's not necessarily worried about this. But Miami's got to continue to play at this level of intensity. 8-10 left to go. Miami with the ball right now. They have to continue to get something consistently going. Vincent, get to the Jimmy. Jimmy gets it to Love. Love, going to move that ball around. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Vincent. He puts up a tough shot. It gets blocked. No call is there. Here comes KCP for three, and he splashes it. Miami's got to be careful because, again, you know Denver can get themselves going. Miami's had some opportunities to extend this lead, and they just haven't gotten anything going right now. Here comes Bam. Bam from mid-range. Bam is good. Bam has been engaged. I like what I'm seeing from Bam so far in the NBA Finals. If Bam can continue to play like that, we will be in a good place. It all comes down to defense for Miami. That's really what it is. It comes down to defense for Miami. Miami's got to play better defensively, got to be more active. And you know Bam's got to do whatever he can against you. Oh, that's a beautiful lob to Aaron Gordon. You cannot leave Aaron Gordon there, and they know that. Bam with the ball. Gonna get it to Jimmy. And KCP gets called for a foul. So right now you see Miami being active. You see Miami being active, and that's what you want to see if you're a Heat fan. You want to see Miami being active. Because when they're active, it puts you... when they're active defensively, it puts them in a better position offensively. Defense leads to offense. That's how it's always been for the Heat. And when they're not playing good defensively, they're not going to play well offensively at all. Jimmy with the ball being guarded by Jamal Murray, and there's a foul call. That's something we didn't see from Jimmy in Game 1. Jimmy Butler backing down, getting the pressure, and he's going to the free throw line. That's something we did not see something we didn't see in Game 1. I think that's one of the things that you want to see more of. Like, if you're a Heat fan, you need to see more of them attacking the basket, being aggressive, and getting to the line. That was one thing we didn't see from them. And we got to get more of that. If Miami is going to look to take this game too, we have to see more of the Heat being aggressive and getting to the line. Jimmy makes the first free throw. You got to be more aggressive when you're getting to the free throw line. I think that's one of the things that they weren't doing in game one. They weren't being aggressive enough. So when you're not aggressive, that's problematic. Jimmy makes both free throws. Miami up 14-7 early on here in game two. Jamal Murray with the ball. 6:45 left to go. Murray drives. Murray loses the ball. Turnover. It's stolen. Great defense once again by Miami. This is the level of pace they got to play. This is the level of aggression they got to show. Bam, mid-range again. It goes in. Bam continues to go one-on-one and challenging Jokic, and he's putting up the shots. If they're going to let him shoot it, Bam's got to continue to shoot it and make it. I love what I'm seeing from Bam Adebayo right now. KCP gets a look from mid-range. No good. Rebound goes to Miami. Miami is playing well right now. I like what I'm seeing from them. They got to continue to play at this pace. Love gets it back to Bam. Bam gets it to Jimmy. Jimmy, he's going to look to drive. Gets it to Bam. Bam, another hook shot. Bam cannot get it to go. The ball gets tipped out the way by Aaron Gordon, and the rebound goes to the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon gets it to Jokic. Jokic left open from three, and Jokic puts it in. You cannot leave Nikola Jokic wide open if you're the Miami Heat. Jokic will hit those shots. You've got to be better. He is a great three-point shooter. You cannot just leave him open because he can hit from anywhere on the court. Jimmy Butler with the ball being guarded by Aaron Gordon. Jimmy gets it to Strus. Strus pops a three. Strus puts it in. Right now, Max Strus already hitting 3 threes in this game. I expected Max Strus to bounce back. He's bounced back. That's what you want to see. Jokic being aggressive, and he travels. Oh, no, he doesn't travel. He gets called for a double dribble. So it's going to be Heat ball. Right now, the shooters are shooting. The shooters are making shots. The shots that they had in game one, they didn't make. They're making them here in game two. Max Strus missed. He was 0 of 9 from 3 in game one. He's 3 of 4 in game two already here with 9 points. You got to see more of that from Max Strus. Here comes Gabe Vincent with the ball. Going to get it to Jimmy. Miami up 19-10. Jimmy being guarded by KCP. Jimmy drives. Loses the ball. Good defense by KCP there. Jimmy's going to get it back. Jimmy's going to drive. Jimmy puts a shot up and is good. Miami up 21-10. This is the adjustments you needed to see, but the Heat have to keep it up. Here comes Jokic. Jokic puts up a tough shot. No good. And it's saved by MPJ, and a foul is called. You got to love what you're seeing right now because Miami's being aggressive. They're being aggressive, and I love it. So Vince is going to go to the bench. He's playing well. Jokic with the ball. He's going to look to drive. Kevin Love with the good defense there. But, of course, Jokic is going to find a way to score. Kyle Lowry is in the game. What's going up, Loyal to Houston? Appreciate you stopping by. And Spoelstra's going to call a timeout here. So Miami is starting off fast. They're being aggressive. They're doing what they need to do. This is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. But you got to love what you're seeing right now from Miami, both offensively and defensively. They're coming out. They're answering the call. This is what you want to see. This is what you need to see. If you're a Heat fan, this is what you need to see. And you got to love what you're getting right now. Max Strus has 9 points because he's hitting his threes. Vincent with 4, Bam with 4, Jimmy with 4. So right now, everyone's getting involved. They're coming out here taking shots, and you got to be happy with what you're seeing so far from these guys. You just got to go out there, be aggressive, and take shots. You know, game one, these guys had these open looks that they weren't making, and that was problematic for them. Game two, they're making them. But most importantly, game one, they just weren't playing defense the way we're seeing them right now. This is what you want to see. This is what you want to see right now. This is what you want to see right now.
Get one favorite like 10-piece chicken McNuggets and get another for just $1 right now at McDonald's.
But right now, I like what I'm seeing from Miami, but Miami can't get comfortable. Miami cannot get comfortable. Different Heat team tonight with Kevin Love. Well, I mean, we already knew that Miami was going to come out with the intensity. The biggest issue I saw from game one was just them missing open shots. Max Strus missed 9 threes. 5 of those 9 threes were wide open threes. Tonight, he's already made 3 threes. That's been the biggest difference. You also see that defensively, they're more sound in game two than they were in game one. I will say this, though. I gave credit early on to Eric Spoelstra for making the change. Obviously, Caleb Martin dealing with sickness, so he's going to play, but you knew he wasn't going to be in the starting lineup. But making the change from Caleb Martin to Kevin Love was a good adjustment because Kevin Love he's a bigger body. Kevin Love is a bigger body that you can put on someone like an Aaron Gordon. So Aaron Gordon can't just go out there and abuse Kevin Love. Not to mention, that's another body to put on Jokic too. Doesn't mean he's going to stop him, but you want to put bodies on Jokic. Caleb Martin doesn't have that strength to be able to do that. Kevin Love does. So not to mention, with Kevin Love in the game, in some cases, you actually get to take Jokic out of the paint because you can stretch him on the court, which allows Miami to drive more. But right now, the biggest difference maker between game one and game two is 2 things. One, the way they're playing defensively is a lot more aggressive than what they showed in game one. They're actually playing defense similar to how they played in the fourth quarter of game one. So it seems like they figured something out there. And then number 2, they're just making their threes. They're getting open looks, they're getting quality looks, and they're just making their shots. Sometimes it just comes down to making shots. You know, basketball, at times, we know there's a whole lot of aspects to it that make it work in terms of how you're running an offense and what plays you're running out there, what schemes you're running out there. In terms of defensively, you're going to use zone, are you doing man, what are you going to run out there? We know there's a lot of aspects that go into basketball, but sometimes in certain moments it just comes down to making shots, just getting the best quality looks and just hitting those shots. Miami had a lot of quality looks in game one. They just didn't hit those shots until the fourth quarter, which is why the game got close in the fourth quarter. When they started hitting those shots, it went from a 20-point game to like a 9-point game. When they started making those shots and started being more aggressive on defense, they started to make those shots and made plays. That's just what you want to see from Miami. It seems like what they got in the fourth quarter in game one, they're bringing it here in game two. And you hope that they can keep up this intensity. Obviously, Denver is going to continue to play their game, but we just got to be more aggressive. Jimmy takes a shot. He misses it. Rebound actually gets back to Caleb Martin. Now Jimmy comes back again. Jimmy puts it up, and Jimmy misses again, but another rebound for Caleb Martin. And now Strus for 3. Strus can't hit it. So Miami had 3 chances to put something up offensively. They missed all 3 of those shots. Miami cannot get cold here. Here comes Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon gets it out to MPJ. MPJ for 3. He splashes it. Denver brings the score back to 6. So Jimmy Butler right now, again, is struggling to find his shot. He is driving, though, so that's a good look. But he's got to find his shot. Caleb Martin gets it to Max Strus. Max Strus wide open. Max Strus cannot hit that 3. Rebound goes to Aaron Gordon. So see, Strus has to hit those 3s. Miami's starting off well, but they have to continue it. MPJ, another 3. He misses this time. Here comes Caleb Martin. What's going on, Daniel? Appreciate you stopping by tonight. I got to see Kyle Lowry take some shots, too, because Kyle Lowry in the fourth quarter was actually looking pretty good. I want to see him take some shots. Jimmy getting it to Caleb. Back to Jimmy. Jimmy, what's he going to do here? He might look to get it back to Strus. Strus again from 3. Strus splashes it. Goes back to a 9-point game. What's going on, agent? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Jimmy right now continues to struggle, but I'm fine with him being aggressive. Because, again, as long as he's aggressive, you can get something out of this. Jimmy's being aggressive. You'll take it. He's not shooting well. I think he's 1 for 5 now, but you'll take the level of aggression from Jimmy Butler because you understand what it's going to do in the long run. Jokic being guarded by Cody Zeller. Why? That's obviously Jokic is going to take advantage of that. That was his easy pickings. So far, the Denver Nuggets are turning into the McDonald's chicken nuggets. I'm not going to say that after it's still the first quarter. And again, there's not much of a difference from how Denver's playing in game 1 to game 2. They're still playing the same way. It's just Miami's making their shots. That's just the biggest difference. Miami is hitting their 3s. but they're still playing the same way they did in game one. And Duncan Robinson comes in the game and immediately gets a foul. How do you do that? How do you do that, Duncan Robinson? How do you come in the game and immediately pick up a foul? Oh, boy. Jokic being guarded by Cody Zeller is just disgusting work. Jamal Murray, he should have popped that three. He had to look. Jokic pops the mid-range. You know he doesn't miss those. He splashes that with ease. Nobody is stopping Jokic from hitting those mid-range shots. Miami up 24-17. Jimmy with the ball. Jimmy himself, he's got to figure out how he's going to attack. Because sometimes, I don't know if he's being too aggressive or too strong. Cody Zeller finishes with a layup. That was actually a pretty good play right there by Jimmy. Running the pick and roll there with Cody Zeller, and it worked out. Now Zeller's on Jokic. Here comes Bruce Brown. He finishes with a layup. Somebody left that man wide open. He drives to the basket and he finishes. Interesting there. Zeller with the ball. Gonna move it around, gets it to Lowry. Lowry gets it to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin looks, drives, puts it up and one. Oh, they're gonna call offensive foul. They're going to call offensive foul. Wow. Let me see. Come on, man. That's not enough for an offensive foul. That is not enough for an offensive foul. Because he bumped him with his shoulder? That's not enough for an offensive foul. Y'all doing too much there. I've seen plenty of other NBA players legit bump these dudes. Jokic lost the handle, but he legit lost it as he put it up, but it still rolls in. Good job by Jokic. That was a tough shot to make, given the fact that he partly lost the ball while he was doing that. Jimmy's going to drive. Jimmy's going to get it to Caleb. Caleb being guarded by Jamal Murray. Martin for three. I don't know why he pops the three there. That's just not a good look. He forced the shot. He didn't shoot that with any sort of confidence. And again, like I said, Denver's going to continue to do what they're doing. Joker with more points to start off than assists. That's fine. You'll live with Nikola Jokic doing that. You just can't let anybody else going off. Jokic about to abuse Cody Zeller. Oh my God, that's a beautiful move. How did he not finish that? They managed to get the ball back though. And just like that, Miami had a 10-point lead. It's a 3-point lead. Like I said, the game is it's about a series of runs. Miami had a fast start, but Denver continues to counter because Miami's not getting quality shots right now. And I'm actually, look at this. Lowry loses the ball. That probably should have been backcourt, but you know it is what it is. Lowry mid-range shot, no good. Yeah, Miami just went cold to end the first quarter. So Miami went cold to end the first quarter, and Denver's going to have an opportunity to tie this game just before the end of the first quarter. So here comes Jamal Murray. Murray. And a foul on Lowry. These foul calls are coming up real fast. So 6 seconds left. They're going to get probably one more quality look. We'll see if they can tie it up just before the second quarter. They're going to bring Highsmith in. I would have preferred to bring Highsmith in a little bit earlier. Duncan Robinson just came out here and gave you a whole bunch of nothing. He gave you a foul, if you want to talk about that. Murray is going to drive 3 seconds. He's going to put something up. Can he tie it? Murray couldn't hit the three. And Miami's going to have a 3-point lead heading into the second quarter. That was a great start by the Heat. Terrible ending for the Heat in the second. That was not good. Great start, terrible ending. Also, again, I don't know, man. I don't know. Did you hear about the loud boom earlier today in Maryland? Yeah, I felt that. Does anybody know what that was about? What was that? Like, was there any discussion about what that was about? Was it a small earthquake? I don't know. Like, legit, If anyone has any information about that, I would love to know what that was about. But I remember it earlier today. It just happened. I was like, what the hell happened outside? I thought my neighbors did something.
Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer, so Tyler has been spending a lot of Frosty time outside.
What? Bro, you look like a strawberry. It'll even out. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open late. Wingstop has 12 flavors of chicken sandwich.
But Miami did not end the quarter well. They started off well. They were hitting shots, but then they just lost themselves. Nikola Jokic, you'll live with Nikola Jokic making those shots because that's what you got to do. But again, the one thing we got to talk about this, but you just cannot play Cody Zeller. I don't know what Spoelstra's deal is with putting in Cody Zeller, but he just doesn't help. He doesn't. Like I'm serious, bro. It was a jet that crashed. Where did it crash? That's crazy. So a jet. Let me see. I'm looking for this.
Offensively, you see the high pick and roll double screen. He slips the screen. This is absolutely awful defense by the Denver Nuggets. Even a knockdown shooter again. Singles pick and roll. He slips it.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm seeing a story about it right now. Yeah, jet did crash. Said the pilot was passed out before. That was crazy. I don't know anything about this, but it was. I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely surprising. I was legit just chilling. Then I heard a loud boom. I'm like, whoa, what just happened? I was very confused. Got the whole house shaking and everything. Okay, so
NFL Sunday ticket. Does this mean you can watch NFL without putting a satellite dish on your roof? Does this mean you can watch your favorite team?
literally the whole DMV heard it. Yeah.
Does this mean all the players are technically YouTube celebrities now? Yes. Do every one of those things. Last chance for our lowest.
What I'm seeing here, private jet crashed into the mountains, Virginia, after being pursued by predators. Yeah, this is a sad story. The second quarter is getting ready to start. I don't know about anything about any survivors, but apparently they're definitely looking to see more about what that's about. But second quarter start, what's going on, Cameron? I might look into that because like that happened earlier today, and I had no clue what that was about. Duncan Robinson's back in the game. Good defense there. The thing about it is, man, in these situations, man, you're going to have to play a lot of Bam and Kevin Love, bro. Because, like, I don't think you can play Cody Zeller at all. Cody Zeller just ruins everything. When you got Cody Zeller out there, it ruins the mix. It truly does. It truly ruins the mix. And we could all see it. Good defense right there. And he somehow got the shot. These guys are just bona fide scorers. How the hell did he put that shot up and make it? It's a 1-point game now. Give these guys credit, man. These guys are just bona fide scorers, man. Miami cannot go cold at all. And look at the defensive play there. He got the steal, but he just couldn't get it to hit off of Duncan Robinson. But damn. Like, this is the rookie Braun. He fumbles the ball and just puts it up and hits it over Adebayo. These guys are just bona fide scorers, man. Miami cannot have any sort of mistakes. There's still plenty of basketball left, and Miami showcase what they can do. They can definitely keep up. But, man, if they have any sort of moment where they go cold, Miami is in serious trouble because all these guys can just score, man. It's crazy behavior. Duncan Robinson's got to do something for you. And Duncan Robinson turns the ball over. But it goes out of bounds, touching one of the Nuggets players. I think it was off of Braun. So Miami got lucky there because Duncan Robinson came in and immediately turned. He came in and immediately had a foul. He almost turned the ball over here. Duncan Robinson's not doing anything well right now. And again, another turnover. Look at this. Just like that. Foul by Highsmith. Coach Spo acted dumb. I don't know why he continues to put in Cody Zeller. I understand you need size, but Cody Zeller does not work in any aspect here. And Duncan Robinson, my thing about it is if Duncan Robinson is doing nothing good on the court, you have to take him out. I don't care what you got to do. I understand we use everybody on our bench, but sometimes it's okay to just play like 8 players. Like play 7-8 and just have them play high minutes. Like Strus was playing well. I understand giving him some rest, but sometimes it ain't working out like that. Miami had a huge lead in the game. It's tied. You took Strus out, and all of a sudden you bring in Cody Zeller. Things don't go well, and Miami hasn't regained the momentum since. So it just seems like you had a good start, and this is done. And just like that, Jeff Green with the second free throw. And just like that, Denver has taken the lead. So that's the first lead for them. They were down 11, and they took away that lead relatively quick. Duncan Robinson gets it to Lowry. Lowry to Caleb. Caleb drives. Gets it to Lowry. Lowry for 3. Damn, that's a tough shot by Lowry. See, I didn't see Lowry take more shots because Kyle Lowry in the fourth quarter was playing well. Miami regains the lead, 10:35 left to go. They just got to be better defensively. Look, you can't leave Bruce Brown open. He counters with a 3. These guys are shooters. You cannot leave anybody open. And now here's Caleb Martin, gets it back to Lowry. Lowry to Martin. Martin, no foul is called. See, this is what I'm talking about. You guys cannot be sitting there looking for a foul. Caleb Martin just put it up normally. And just like that, Miami's about to call a timeout. Just like that. Miami cannot keep up, bro. They cannot keep up. This lineup's not working. You're going to have to stick with your starters, man. I think this is a game where you have to stick with your starters because Denver's on a 16-3 run. You took out Caleb Martin. You took out Jimmy. This lineup ain't working. I'm just saying, you got to mix this up. The minute you put in Cody Zeller, everything went to hell for them. So I don't know how you regain the momentum. Denver has a bunch of snipers, and if you leave anybody open, they love to push the tempo. You leave any of these guys open, it's a wrap. So it looked like they were starting well, but I don't know, bro. You took Kevin Love out, and it just didn't work. It's right off the bat, it just looks done. It just looks done. Right off the bat, it just looks done. You come out here, you get up an early 11-point lead, and just like that, it gets killed. Sometimes I know you want to rock with everyone and check your lineups, but sometimes you got to stick with these guys for high minutes. Like, don't take Bam out when the defense is playing well. Do not take Kevin Love out when it's working well. Do not I keep telling this man, Spoelstra, and for the love of God, he just does not want to learn. It seems like he has to learn the hard way sometimes. Stop putting Cody Zeller in. He sucks. He doesn't work. He cannot keep up with the tempo of our offense, and he's too slow to do anything on defense. Stop putting Cody Zeller in, for the love of God. Stop putting Cody Zeller in. Please, for the love of God, stop putting Cody Zeller in. An 11-point lead is gone just like that. Well done, Miami. It is what it is, you know. Like I said, there's things that work and there's things that don't work. Miami going to have to figure it out. But just like that, they've lost the lead. And I've said this at times. You cannot take out your star players in these moments. There's just moments where you got to understand, listen, we have to play Jimmy and Bam for 45-plus minutes. You just have to. Because what they bring defensively, you can't take away from that. You have to play these guys. You just have to. You got to play your best defensive players. Yeah, moment of silence, the people that passed away during the jet clap. I don't know about any of the people. I don't even know much of the information about that. He'd have to win both for Miami. Well, that's a given. That's a given, but it doesn't mean like it doesn't mean like it's possible with the way they're playing. I just don't like. There's times where I look at Spoelstra, I'm like, I like the adjustments, and there's times where I'm like, Spoelstra, I understand you like playing everybody and you don't want to play your guys high minutes, but if you see something working, don't take them off the court. Like, you saw it was working. You saw it was working. You had Jimmy, Bam, Strus, Vincent, and Love, and it was working. And you had that 11-point lead when all 5 of them were out there. You started taking them off. You took off Bam. All of a sudden, the defense went to hell. You took off Jimmy. The defense got even worse. You brought in Cody Zeller. He did absolutely nothing for you. Like, things just started going from bad to worse when you started bringing in some of these other guys. I understand you're going to have to play these guys minutes and you cannot completely keep them in. But sometimes you got to keep your main guys. I think this is a situation where Jimmy and Bam have to play. And I know he's calling the timeout to get Jimmy back in, but there's just times where you like Jimmy and Bam just have to play 47, 48 minutes if we're going to have a chance to win this game. You cannot just take them out and be like, all right, let's bring in these other guys. It's going to work out. I just don't think in a situation like this, it's going to be good. So Miami right off the bat's lost the lead. Game's not over yet, obviously. But, like, now you're in for a fight. Because now Denver's in the rhythm and they're hitting their threes. People forget, game 1, Miami hit more threes than the Denver Nuggets. And Denver shot poorly from the three-point line and still won. I don't know what to tell you, man. If Miami just, like, again, if they can't keep up at sometimes, if they're not consistent, they're just done. I think you got to play your starting lineup. So Jimmy's still not in the game. Duncan Robinson's out there. And look at this. Duncan Robinson proceeds to turn the ball over. And they're just going fast. And there's nothing there. Jamal Murray gets a wide open three. Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah. It's just, we can't keep up. There's just nothing there. They're just hitting threes like this. They're going so fast. Duncan Robinson keeps turning the ball over. And you still have Jimmy on the bench. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Gabe Vincent is wide open, by the way. Gabe Vincent is wide open. Gabe Vincent is wide open, but all right, bro. I'm going to just sit back, get comfortable, and watch us potentially get blown out. And a foul on Gabe Vincent. I'm ready, because at this point, it just seems like Miami don't have enough. Like, there are just times where you're watching a team where you just know they don't have enough. You would assume, knowing a situation like this, Jimmy and Bam just got to play together, like 45-plus minutes. And you got to have your best guys out there. Denver is not a team that's going to mess around. If you leave any of these guys open, they're going to kill you from three. And Miami knows this. I don't know what to tell you, bro. They're about to be down 10. They're going zone, but there's a wide open player here. Again, Gordon for three, they're down by 10. They're cooked, bro. They're cooked. They're cooked. It's nothing I can say. As a Heat fan, I could have optimism, but they're completely cooked. And Jimmy's coming up now, but they're damn near cooked, bro. Like, you could tell when a team just doesn't have it. And right now, Miami just doesn't have it. And I don't even know what they can do. We already knew they were at a disadvantage here, but I'm watching my team die right now. And Bam is taking these tough shots for no reason. Vincent for three. He hits it. I think you're going to have to play Vincent. You have to play your starting lineup for high minutes. You cannot take Strus off. You cannot take Vincent off. Those are your best shooters right now. You're dying right now. You're literally dying. You're literally dying right now if you're Miami. I don't know what you do in this situation. And a steal right there. Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, we cooked. You can tell when your team cooked. Miami just don't have it. I don't know what to tell you, bro. We just cooked. We just cooked. I don't know if Miami has enough. As a Heat fan, I'm always here to be honest. I don't know if Miami has enough. Like, they look lost right now. They came out here and started off well, and there's just nothing that's going well for them at all. Yeah, they kind of cooked, bro. Like, I'm just sitting here watching, but they legitimately are just cooked. They have no way to slow these guys down. Miami plays a slow pace. Denver is fast, and Miami just cannot seem to keep up in any iteration. I have no idea how this is going to look in South Beach. I have no clue. Because I know Miami plays better at home, and Denver actually at times have struggled on the road, but I don't even know what to tell you, bro. I don't see any path for them to win tonight. Plenty of time left. They're on a 25-6 run. What do you do with that? Vincent puts up another three he can't hit. Yeah, I'm watching my team die. I'm just going to accept it, bro. I'm watching my team die. And there's nothing they can do about it. They're getting overwhelmed. They're getting overmatched. And there's just nothing you can do about it. Jamal Murray about to go cook Bam real quick. Murray. Yeah, we're kind of cooked. It's over. Timeout, Miami. There's nothing you can do at this point. Denver's just too good, bro. Miami cannot keep up. Yeah, Miami cannot keep up. There's nothing I can tell you, bro. You had these guys dead to right. They warmed up, and they're cooking you. Sometimes you just understand that a team is just executing better because Denver is the better team. Or not, at least you can say Denver's the more talented team. So Denver's the more talented team in this series, and they're executing better than Miami. You cannot have a team that's more talented than you execute better than you. You have no shot. They have more talent than you. So if they have more talent than you and they're executing better than you, it is what it is. Life is good. Life is chill. You know, same old, same old. I'm watching my team die. I'm watching my team die. It's over. It's over. Like being very honest, there's nothing left. There's nothing left. I mean, I still have hope and optimism as a Heat fan, but these boys can't hang. I'm watching them out here right now. These boys can't hang. You could tell when your team just can't hang. They'll fight, they'll claw, they'll try to keep it close, but they can't hang, dog. They're on a huge run without Jokic in the game. I don't know what to tell you, bro. They can't hang. They can't hang. They're showing right now they can't hang. I don't know if it changes up, but they're showing you right now they can't hang. I thought Tyler Hero was targeting game 2. He was, but he was ruled out. So the hope is he's in game 3. Miami Heat players need to stay focused and stop turning the ball over. I mean, you can stay as focused as you want, but again, like I said, when you are going up against a team that's more talented than you and they're executing better than you, there's nothing you can do. It's not even just about stop turning the ball over, because I mean, if we're looking at it right now in terms of turnovers, Miami has 5 turnovers. Denver has 5 turnovers. So it's not like it's a huge margin of difference between turnovers. That's not the issue. The issue is Miami cannot stop these guys from the three-point line. Miami's hit 6 threes, they've hit 7 threes, but they're executing better. They're shooting 58% from the field in total. We're shooting 41% from the field in total. They've taken the same amount of shots as we have, but they've just made more baskets. Everybody's hit a 3 right now except Braun. Gordon, 1 of 1. MPJ, 1 of 2. Jokic, 1 of 2. Murray, 1 of 2. KCP, 1 of 2. Everybody in the starting lineup has hit. Everybody that's been on the court so far has made a shot. So every single player for the Denver Nuggets have scored. 5 points for Gordon, 3 points for MPJ, 11 points for Jokic, 8 for Murray, 3 for KCP, 5 for Green, 5 for Brown, 4 for Braun. There's nothing you can do with that. When you have every single player that steps on the court that scores, what do you do with that? I think Spoelstra at this point is going to have to come to a decision. You got to play your best players for 40-plus minutes. You cannot do these rotations and like, okay, we're going to play these guys for this much. No, bro. You got to play your best. Okay? Okay, I'm just saying. You have a certain amount of alternate. I think the best lineup you had out there, you had Jimmy, Bam, Love, Strus, and Vincent. If you want to time switch out Vincent with Kevin Love, that's fine. But you need to go small. I don't think Duncan Robinson can do anything for you right now. These guys can't keep up. These guys cannot keep up. These guys cannot keep up. And there's nothing you can do about it. You're just watching a more talented team execute better. There's nothing we can do. There's legitimately nothing we can do. Small ball ain't working. They're already a small team. There's nothing else they can do. The 2 bigs they have are unplayable in this series. So there's nothing you can really do. It's not like they're playing small ball on purpose. They just don't have anybody else. Like, we could talk about them playing who? Jimmy hits a 3. Like, I'm serious. Who would you want them to play? Say, playing small ball ain't working. Who would they throw out there? They should throw out Cody Zeller. He's unplayable. They got Nikola Jovic. You can't really do much with that. And if Yurtseven sees the court, it's definitely over. So what do you actually do here? There's not much really to say. They were never a big team, and we already knew that. You just have to play with what you have. And a foul is called, so Green's going to the line. You just have to play with what you have, man. Like, there's nothing else to be said. I don't know what to say. I would hope they could play better defensively, but dude, they're getting contested shots. They're making these threes difficult at time, but it's just not enough. When you have a more talented team executing better than you, you just can't win like that. There's still plenty of time left. It's not like Miami can't make a comeback. Denver certainly made a comeback, but they're just executing better. What do you do with that? They're just executing better. They're just executing better. There's nothing you can really do in this situation. They're just executing better. They're just executing better. So you just got to live with it, man. You just got to live with it. They're just executing better. Games 3 and 4 will be in Miami, but with the way things are looking, this could be a bad situation for Miami. I don't know what you do in this situation. I'm serious. I don't know what you do in this situation. These guys can shoot the basketball, and Miami cannot keep up with these dudes. 46-35, 7 minutes left to go, and nothing looks remotely good for them. They brought back Kevin Love, so you hope that should help out in some aspects here. Jimmy with the ball. Jimmy being guarded by Jeff Green. Jimmy trying to get it to Strus. Strus just loses the ball, gets it to Love. Love pops a three, and Love cannot hit it. Love gets the rebound. He goes back up, misses the layup, misses the tip-in, and it's just like nothing's going well for Miami. The Nuggets continue to push the pace, and an easy dunk. It's 48-35. It's over, guys. It's over. There's nothing else for me to say as a commentator. It's just over. It's legitimately just over. Strus can't hit a three. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. You know it's over when you see your team, bro. It's over. Jamal Murray left wide open for three. You're just lucky he didn't hit that shot, but you're down. It's over, guys. It just, nothing is going well for Miami. They tried to get that pass into Jimmy. Foul was called, but just nothing's going well. Bruce Brown with a monster dunk. There's nothing here, bro. There's just nothing here. Miami cannot keep up with the pace of the Nuggets. The best choice, the only hope they've had was trying to slow down the Nuggets, but they've been unable to slow down the Nuggets at all in each of these first two games. I don't know what adjustment you make to even slow them down. I don't know what the adjustment is to slow them down. You force them into tough shots, and they've made them. They've hit open shots, they've hit contested shots, they've hit everything. Jimmy, mid-range, he can't hit that. I don't even know what you do at this point. It just looks like it's cooked. They're cooked, bro. They're cooked. They're cooked. Bruce Brown misses the shot. You're lucky that he missed the shot there. Ay vey. Kevin Love trying to push the pace himself, but that's not really doing much. Ay vey. Man, this is sad, but I thought this could be a lot more competitive. Because, everyone complained about the finals, and the hope was that it could be more competitive. But these guys are just getting cooked. Then everything that everyone said about these finals is going to be up there. Offensive foul, because why not? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Feeling really bad to all the Miami Heat fans in the chat. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I knew the possibility was there, but damn, I thought it would at least be better than this. Because, you cannot play like this and expect... I just wanted to be competitive. If, at the end of the day, if we lose the championship, you shake the hands of the Nuggets and say, hey, man, congrats, and you move on. That's not the problem. The problem is we need to have the finals be interesting. Everyone already complained about it being the Heat and Nuggets. Can you imagine if this is just 4 blowouts? Who the hell wants to see 4 blowouts in the NBA Finals? You see 4 blowouts in the finals. Nobody wants to watch this crap. You're down 15 again. Nobody wants to watch this crap. Love fakes the 3. Can he hit it? He hits it. Miami has to make this competitive one way or another. You cannot sit back and have this be 4 blowouts. It can't be. And the saddest part about this is Miami's hit more threes than Denver has. So that just means Denver continues to attack the basket, and Miami just cannot make stops. Hey. And Jokic, Bruce Brown loses the ball there. Vincent puts it in and 1. So he'll go to the free throw line. Is my camera on? Yeah, my camera's on. But that's just the thing. You legitimately want this series to be fine. That's really just what you want. You want this series to be competitive. Because again, everyone already complained about these two teams being in the finals. Everyone was already like, man, this would have been better if it was the Lakers and the Celtics. So you have to have a competitive finals. For all the people that were defending this, is like, okay, well, if this is going to be the final series, can we get a competitive game of basketball? Game 1, the Nuggets dominate. Game 2, Miami starts well. Nuggets take over, and right now they're dominating. It's up to Miami to make this a competitive game. But if it's just 4 blowouts, who's going to want to watch this? If it's 4 blowouts, everybody that complained about the finals being boring are going to sit back and say, well, the finals are boring, and they just proved it. Miami cannot keep up with these guys. So what was the point? We would have preferred the Celtics. I already sat back and said that I'm okay with whatever result happens here. Where is Bam? He might be on the bench. I thought he was on the court. But I already sat back and said I'll live with the results. Now that we're in the finals, I'll live with the results of whatever happens. So if Denver wins a championship, I'll live with the results. But my hope is that it's at least competitive. You need the game to be competitive. That's the biggest issue. If the game isn't competitive, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Everyone's already predicting a sweep. If the game is not competitive, that's a waste of a finals. You come to the NBA finals to just watch a sweep? Nobody wants to watch that crap. And as a Heat fan, why would I want to watch the Miami Heat get swept in the NBA finals? That's not what you would want. So at least you would hope for a more competitive game. But, Miami started off by making it seem like it could be a competitive game. They completely lost all momentum. And right now, it's just damaging. Nuggets are outscoring them 27-14 in the second quarter. That should just tell you how bad it's been. And Miami's committed all 5 of their turnovers here in the second quarter. All right, Denver up 50-41. You just hope Miami can get back in this. They brought it back down to 9, but we know that Denver likes to push the pace, and all these guys can shoot the basketball such a high rate. Jokic misses the shot. Can Miami take advantage of this? You got to go back out there and take advantage. You got to score the ball. That's what you need. You got to go out there and score the basketball here. KCP got called for a foul on 3 shot attempts. Adebayo's 2-7 as well. It is what it is. Miami did better than last year with a depleted roster. That's all you can ask for. I mean, yeah, credit to them for getting to the finals, but you would at least hope it's competitive. I mean, come on, man. I already said it. Miami getting to the finals is already... I've already accepted whatever fate is here for the Heat in the finals. I've already accepted that. If Denver wins the championship, Strus not being able to hit free throws continues to kill me. But I've already accepted it. If the Denver Nuggets go on to win the championship, I'll live with that. I can live with the Denver Nuggets winning a championship because Denver has been the only other team in these playoffs that's gotten just as disrespected as the Miami Heat. The only difference is we're an 8 seed. They're the number 1 seed, so I understand the disrespect they're dealing with. So again, if we were to lose by somebody, I'm glad it's Denver and not the Lakers or the Warriors or anybody else. I can live with that. But me as a basketball fan, not as a Heat fan, as a basketball fan, I want a competitive series. If Miami loses in 6, I can live with that. But to see them get swept, that would be terrible. That would be awful to watch. Miami's got to do better than what they showcased in these second. Look at this. Jamal Murray being left open in any iteration is bad. That was great. That was great defense by Jimmy Butler to be able to come back there. Good defense by Bam. And Jokic gets the ball back and puts it up. Man, he just gets these rebounds like it's volleyball. Like, Bam played beautiful defense and blocked that shot, but you just get Jokic to get it back. Strus for 3, and he just airballs it. I mean, I don't know what you can do at this point. Yeah, I don't know what you can do at this point. You just got to live with the results, man. Miami's just trying to fight, but I don't know anything that can happen for them. You just hope they can just play better defensively. That's just it. And Bam is doing a damn good job on Jokic. But Jokic is still Jokic. He's going to do whatever he wants. Oh, look, KCP, who's a sniper, open for 3. Might have forced that shot a little. Jimmy got the ball back, so that's a good stop right there. Now, how do you capitalize on that stop if you're the Heat? Vincent nearly turns the ball over. Bam gets it to Strus. Strus gets it down to Jimmy. Jimmy got to do something, man. Nice spin by Jimmy. Puts it up, and it's good. Miami's brought it back down to 7. 2:37 left. You just hope the Heat can fight, man. I just want it to be competitive, man. I'll live with whatever happens here. Jimmy Butler got 9 points here. He knows. Whoa. Jimmy's down on the floor. Jimmy is down on the floor. Took a shot. I think Kevin Love accidentally hit him. So, yeah, Jimmy took a shot. But, good defensive stop there. Can Miami make it even closer? It's a 7-point game. Vincent hits the shot. It's good. Miami's brought it back to 5. Can they continue to play this way? Because, again, like getting down double digits, I'll live with a close game. If Miami loses game 2 in a close fashion, I can live with that because it's a competitive basketball game. Jokic is left open. And there's Bam to get him. And here comes the screens. Aaron Gordon mid-range shot. He misses it. Jamal Murray gets it. And he loses the ball. KCP gets it back to Jamal Murray. Murray's going to drive. Murray gets it to MPJ somehow. MPJ for 3. Can't hit it. Miami's making some good stops defensively. Can they make this close? It's a 5-point game. Kevin Love fakes a 3. He steps. He fires. He can't hit. Good defense right there. It's still a 5-point game. Aaron Gordon coming down the court. It's a kickball here. But isn't this a kickball on Denver? So Gabe Vince is playing well, by the way. Gabe Vince is playing well, like what I'm seeing from him. Miami just have to continue to play the defense they're playing. 12 points right now for Gabe Vincent. He's playing well. Oh, God, Cody Zella's in. Just put me out of my misery. Cody Zella's about to just completely ruin everything. They fought hard to get this back, and Cody Zella's going to ruin it. KCP barely saves it. And look at the strip defense right there. How? 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 I cannot believe that. How is that a foul on Vincent? That's just not fair, bro. He was going for the ball. We're going to give KCP 3 free throws because he was diving for the ball. How in God's name is that fair in any iteration? Vincent was going for the basketball, and we're going to call a foul on that? And you know he's not missing these free throws. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. It's really ridiculous. I give credit to the Denver Nuggets. They're a good basketball team. That's probably one of the few calls I actually don't like from the officials here. Because what the hell was Vincent supposed to do in that situation? What was he supposed to do? That's just 3 free throws easy. That's easy free throws. These guys can hit their free throws, so you're just giving them easy points. What in God's name? What in the hell was Gabe Vincent supposed to do there? He's on the floor diving for the basketball. He almost got it. KCP picks it up and immediately flops. You know what? That's smart. That's smart by KCP because he knows. He knows. He just knows the refs are going to give him that. Jimmy Butler with the ball. Miami down by 8 because we want to give free points. Jimmy drives. Jimmy's trapped. Shot. Oh, hits a tough shot over Jokic. I hope that's going to wake up Jimmy Butler because we need more of that. So it's a 6-point game. Miami played great defense. But, you know, they got back in this. It's close, I guess. You can live with that. Jokic gets it a beautiful pass to Aaron Gordon because obviously he's just left wide open there. Miami with one last opportunity here. Being down by 8, can you cut it to 5 or 6? You can live with it being a 5 or 6 point game heading into halftime. You could legitimately live with it being a 5 or 6 point game heading into halftime. But you got to get a basket here. And a foul is called. So they had a foul to give. They're gonna do what they gotta do here. And that's just Highsmith not paying attention. Sometimes everyone's so busy focusing on the ball, they're not even focused. Look how Aaron Gordon cuts. Who the hell was guarding Aaron Gordon? Highsmith. You gotta be more aware than that, man. You just have to. In a situation like that, you gotta be more aware. Alright, so Miami found a way to make this game somewhat close, I guess. If you can somehow make it a 6 or a 5 point game, you'll live with the results. That's just what I'm saying. Strus. Bam. Good shot. You'll live with it. Miami's down by 6. Heading into halftime. You'll live with it. Whoa. Jokic almost hit a crazy shot. All right, so heading into halftime, Denver is up 57-51. Considering the fact that Miami was almost dead, you'll live with that. You'll live with that if you're the Heat. It looked like this was about to be a bad game. We were up by 11. They go on a crazy run. They go up by 15. You live with it. Jimmy Butler's 4 of 9 at the half. Honestly, considering the fact that he started 1 for 6, I'll live with it. He started 1 for 6 and has hit like his last 3 shots. I'll live with it. 4 for 9, 11 points. That's actually better than Bam's 3 for 8 right now. You'll live with it. You will live with Jimmy Butler. He started to get something going. Anyway, Miami is down by 6. Maybe something can change here. You saw how everything changed when they got Kevin Love back in the game. You saw what happened when they got Kevin Love back in the game. You have to keep, even if Kevin Love's not hitting his shots, just having Kevin Love there changes everything. You saw. It changes everything defensively. You have to have Kevin Love out there for high minutes. We'll see what the Heat can do in the second half. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the second half. I gotta go take care of something. Hopefully Miami can figure something out in the second half, but we'll see what happens. Welcome back to the second half. I'm not ready for this, bro. I have no clue what's going to happen here. Game somehow got close, and I need Jimmy to be more aggressive. Vincent for three. He puts it in, and just like that, it's a 5-point game. It's a 6-point game that turns into a 3-point game. I'm not going to lie. Just being here is just like, oh, God. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll live with the results, but damn. I don't know what's going to happen. Game got close. That's a good thing. There's nothing you could do there, Kevin Love. There's nothing you could do there, Kevin Love. You just live with it. There's nothing you could do there, Kevin Love. You just live with it. That's just a lob. There's nothing you could do there. You kind of just got to live with it, bro. Jimmy with the ball. Jimmy got to look to be more aggressive at times. Nice pass to Bam. Bam got hit, no call. All right, that's cool. Jamal Murray with the ball being guarded by Jimmy. KCP gets the ball, gets it back to Jokic. Jokic fakes a three. Good recovery by Bam. Bam's been doing a great job on Jokic. But Jokic is just too much. You can't play better defense than what Bam's doing on Jokic. Obviously, we've seen that with Anthony Davis. You cannot play better defense than what you've been seeing from AD. Ooh, nice pass. Kevin Love for three. He sinks it. But you can't play better defense than what you're seeing with Bam and what you saw in the last series with AD. Jokic is just Jokic, man. He's gonna make these shots no matter how you look at it. Aaron Gordon with the ball gets it to Jokic. Bam is trying to do everything in his power. Jimmy is following Jamal Murray. Jokic pops the three. He hits it. Nothing you can do there. You live with it. Nikola Jokic is what he is. You live with it. It's back to a 5-point game. You just got to live with what you have here, man. There's really nothing you can do in situations like this. Jimmy with the ball. Jimmy drives. Gets it to Vincent. Vincent open for three. Vincent sinks it. So now Miami's getting quality looks and they're hitting shots. Mike Malone's going to call timeout. It's back to a 2-point game. Gabe Vincent with a three, by the way. It's Sam again. I switched back to my new phone. That's cool, bro. Appreciate you. But yeah, guys are starting to hit their shots. Miami's getting quality looks from three, and they're hitting them. It's a 2-point game, and Mike Malone's going to call timeout. Hopefully we have a game here, man. I hope we have a game here. Woo, boy, do I need this to be a competitive game. Miami cannot go away silently. They have to continue to fight. Oh, boy, do they need to continue to fight. But, yeah, I like the intensity that's coming out from Miami, coming out of the locker room. Jokic is just hitting some crazy shots because that's just what he does. Keep Love on the floor. I've been saying that. What would you put Jokic against the big man all time if he wins and adds final MVP? Well, Jokic is already in the top 10 in terms of big man. I feel like with 2 MVPs, he's definitely in the top 10 all time when it comes to big man. But if he gets a championship, I think he creeps closer to that top 5. But I'm not fully sure where you would put him. I keep telling him, just stop putting Cody Zeller in. Jokic or Prime Melo? Is that a conversation? Is that a real conversation? You know the answer to that question before you even ask it. That's not a conversation at all. That's not even remotely close to a conversation. That's an easy answer. Who's picking Melo over? I don't care what Prime Melo did. Nikola Jokic has 2 MVPs. The way he's been able to dominate the game, even statistically. And now he's led his team to the finals, something Melo's never been able to do. Hell, right now, if it wasn't because how things went towards the end of the season, do you understand Nikola Jokic would have won 3 MVPs? No. Melo is a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the greatest scorers of all time we've seen. But what Jokic is able to do is off the charts. We've never seen a big man with this ability. Like, we've never seen a big man with this ability. To be able to score like this and pass at a high level, elite passing and scoring, And the thing about it is Melo didn't play defense either. So we can't sit back and say, well, Melo doesn't play defense either. Jokic he has 2 MVPs. He's been to multiple conference finals, and now he's in the NBA finals. And if he plays his cards right, he may be winning a championship in a week. So no, it's not a conversation. KD, LeBron, Jason Tatum versus Jokic, Luka, and Giannis. I mean, who are the other two surrounded by them? It's interesting. You have to depends on how the team's gonna operate. It's really interesting to just put stars together to assume they're gonna work well. Luka needs the ball in his hands to be effective. Also, you cannot have Jokic and Giannis. I mean, Jokic can spread the floor and be at the perimeter, but you can't have Jokic and Giannis on the court together. That's a very interesting mix there. I believe they can work, but the ball movement there, like Jokic does most of his damage in the paint. Thankfully, he's able to come out to the perimeter and hit threes, but he does most of his damage in the paint. And then Giannis specifically operates in the paint. Luka needs the ball in his hands. It's kind of different. With KD and LeBron needs the ball in his hands, but we know KD can play off ball. We know KD doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Oh, U.S. versus international basketball, who would you add? I don't exactly know who I would add. I really don't know what I would put in that situation. Jokic pops another 3. This time he misses. Holy crap. Kevin Love throws it out there, and Bam gets fouled. So, I mean, in that situation, it depends. Who would be the other 2 that would play with them, and then who would be the bench? Well, you got 2 guys there in terms of, okay, you're going to have to probably play KD at the 3, LeBron at the 4. You literally named 3 small forwards. You literally named... So that means they're going to play. It doesn't matter. You're going to put them in different positions. If you want USA, Curry would be the point guard. So you put Curry at the point. That means Jason Tatum. Who's your center? Unless, I mean, you're going to have to give me a center to go with KD. Like, who's your center? That's the thing. Who's your center? That would be my question for the American team. Because Luka would just play the point. Giannis would be at the 4, and Jokic is your center. You can make that work. But, you got KD, LeBron, and Tatum all play the same position. It don't matter. You could put, I would assume in this case, you would have to put Tatum at the 3, Tatum at the 2, KD at the 3, and LeBron at the 4. Bam as your center? That's an interesting matchup. I don't know. That's kind of an interesting match. I don't know. I guess I'd take the U.S. team. And then you would have to look at the international team. You got Rudy as your center, which again, how is that going to work? How would you be able to put Rudy, Jokic, and Giannis all on the court together? How the hell would that work? That means Rudy got to come off the bench. You cannot put Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Jokic all on the court together alongside Luka. That's a crazy matchup. You're putting a lot of talent there, but you don't exactly know how well that fit would work. Kenny Pickett is going to be a problem for our Ravens defense. This dude has a rocket for an arm and it's tough. Hey, bro, hit me up in the week when the finals is over about that, because that's when I have to kick up the Ravens. I mean, if Kenny Pickett's a problem, Kenny Pickett will be a problem. I don't know. My mind has not been on football. As you've seen, I haven't really talked about football. In fact, I believe this week I do have to catch up with what's going on with the Ravens, but I don't have any football. I do this all the time. When I'm focused on basketball, my mind for football is just not there. And then when I'm focused on football, my mind for basketball is just not there. And it's even bigger when my team is literally in the NBA Finals. Throughout the entire postseason, I've been focusing on Miami, who's been going on this run. I haven't really had time to really focus on the Ravens, especially because we're in voluntary OTAs right now. So it's kind of difficult for me to put that much of an emphasis in my focus towards what's happening. But if Kenny Pickett's a problem for our Ravens defense, so be it. I don't care, at least not right now. I would add Donovan Mitchell as my shooting guard. I would add Harden, but Harden be too much of a choker. I mean, it's not like he's competing for championships. That's kind of a different conversation. Anyway, Donovan as your shooting guard. So you're telling me you're gonna have Curry at the point, Donovan Mitchell at the 2, Jason Tatum at the 3, KD at the 4, and you're gonna have to play LeBron as the center because you're not putting Jason Tatum as your 5, and KD cannot play the 5. You're not putting KD as your center. LeBron isn't the best at the center, but that's the only person you could believe in it's actually a clear path foul. So Bam's at the line to shoot some free throws. So that means you have, Curry at the point, Donovan Mitchell at the 2, Jason Tatum at the 3, KD at the 4, and LeBron at the 5. Lucky for you, you got 2 guys that can play off ball, but Jason Tatum's going to need the ball. Donovan Mitchell's going to need the ball. LeBron James is going to need the ball. And you know LeBron James, even though Curry's the point guard, it's interesting. Having LeBron and Curry on the court together is such a dangerous combination, but it'd be very tough for me. Right now the game is tied because of that clear path foul. Jimmy with the ball. Jimmy gets a layup. No, he missed it. Jimmy missed the layup. He drove, but he just missed the layup. So the game's tied right now. And Murray hits the jumper to regain the lead. Miami had a chance to take the lead there, but Jimmy just missed the layup. So right now, both teams are just playing high-intense basketball. Give them credit. Oh, nice move by Vincent, but he couldn't finish the jump shot. Great move there, but he couldn't finish. So right now, game is 66-64. I'm really still on this conversation here. Oh, great pass. A foul for what? A foul? Please show me the replay. I need to see the replay. Please tell me it is hands. I want to know. Okay, I can take that. I can take that. I can take that. I can take that. Curry, Donovan, Jason equals USA. Who else would be added? I don't even know who would be. Again, I could take Bam as my center. But who's going to play the 4? That's my thing. I could take Bam as my center as Aaron Gordon misses a free throw. I could take Bam as my center, but who would play the 4 for me? Who would play the 4 for me? I don't even know who I'd want to put at the 4. I said Bam. Bam, not Ben. Bam Adebayo. And both free throws were missed by Aaron Gordon. I did not say Ben. I said Bam. Bam Adebayo as my 4, because you don't have to play him as a center. Bam! Tough shot to tie the game. So I ain't gonna say Ben. I said Bam Adebayo. Why is this even on? It's not commercial time. But I would take Bam. You could play him at the 4. You could play him at the 5. I can live with either one. Kickball. So thank God for the kickball, because my God, I literally saw Gabe Vincent on Jokic, and I'm like, good God Almighty, somebody help us. I saw Gabe Vincent on Jokic, and I was about to cry, because there's no way in hell you're gonna have that be the case. MPJ gets it back to Jokic. Jokic pops the 3. How? How? Dude, what is he supposed to do there? Huh? There's no contact. What? Oh, the refs are on something different. AD for the 4? Who else could? Yeah, I mean, well then you play AD at center. You could play Bam at the 4 and you put AD at the 5. Dude, this is so soft. This is why people get so tired of officiating in basketball, man. I cannot believe this. There is little to no contact. There's little to no contact. He put his hand up. There's little to no contact, and that's a foul. And Spoelstra's not going to use the challenge because he knows some other BS is going to happen in the 4th quarter. They just gave Jokic 3 free throws. That's crazy. Little to no contact there, and they're going to call a foul. The refs are on something different right now. I just don't know what you do with this. So Strus got hit, foul on them, takes away the 3, which I don't want. I don't know what's a foul anymore. I don't know what's a foul anymore. I don't know what a foul is anymore. Love with the ball. Love for three. Can't hit it. Bam. Knocks it out of Jokic's hands. But they're going to say it's Heat ball. So, they said it's going to stay with the Heat. Oh, my God. Strus with the ball. Bam gets to the Strus. Strus with a deep three for no reason. Love with the ball. He can't get it. Rebound goes to MPJ, and they're going to push the pace. KCP nearly popped the three. Jimmy getting on Jamal Murray. The game's close right now. Bam now on Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray nearly got trapped. The ball is stolen, and Jimmy's got the ball. Jimmy loses the ball. It's going to stay with the Heat. The ball gets knocked out of his hands by KCP, and KCP just prevented an easy basket for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy didn't even have full control of that basketball. And KCP made a hell of a defensive play to make sure they don't score there. That's easy points for Miami that's lost. Great defense by KCP. Bam with the ball. Bam, mid-range. Contacts there, no good. And yeah, it's just been a bunch of missed shots and rebounds right now. Some questionable calls, but I guess we got to live with it. Miami's going to call a timeout if they make a three. I could tell both teams got 4 timeouts left, so. Good defense by Jimmy. And it's going to be Heat ball. Jokic, you knocked it out of bounds. You were going for it. So right now, both teams aren't hitting a damn thing. The only reason they have a 3-point lead is because they decided to just give Jokic free points. So Miami's not hitting anything right now, but neither are the Nuggets. So both teams have kind of gone cold. Kevin Love for 3. Can he hit something? Oh, my goodness. Kevin Love can't hit a damn thing. And now let's see if the Nuggets can hit a shot. Just a lot of missed baskets right now. Jokic, they're just settling for 3 for no reason. MPJ with the ball. MPJ trying to get past Love, but Love's putting a body on him. Jokic being guarded by Jimmy. Jokic going to drive. Jokic gets it to MPJ, and MPJ floats it up and is good. Barely gets it off in time. It's a 5-point lead for Denver. Right now, no one's doing anything offensively. I mean, this is an ugly game. It's starting to become an ugly game. It's starting to become an ugly game. Miami's got to look to score something. Jimmy, mid-range, can't hit that. Oh, boy, here we go. Miami can't hit a basket to save their life, and Denver's about to go up by, what are they down? It's a 5-point game? Watch it go to 7 or 8. Because you just got, right now, you just got Jokic scanning for the weaknesses. Good defense by Strus. And they're going to say it's Heat ball. A timeout was called, so they're going to look at this. I'm pretty sure it should be Denver's ball. That looked like it was off of Strus. That's got to be Denver's ball. Yeah. Timeout here, Denver's ball. Ay vey. Third quarter is hard to watch. Yeah, I'm watching Miami just die right now offensively again. So the timeout's needed because they're not doing anything offensively. You got Jimmy missing layups and mid-range shots. His shot is completely gone. Like, the dude you saw in the first round is gone. He can't hit a damn thing. Ay vey. Miami's once again in that space where nothing is going well for them offensively. Jokic is such a crybaby. I've never seen the player complain so much in a single quarter. I mean, Jokic is not the only one to cry to complain about calls. Star players do this all the time, bro. I've seen Luka do this all the time. I've seen LeBron do it. I've seen KD do it. I've seen so many superstars do it. So, I mean, when you're a star player and you feel a play is calling the wrong way, you're going to look at the ref and say, what's going on? When you feel you're getting contact for a foul, they're not going to call it. That's how it is. That's just how star players always are. If they feel a call is not going their way, they're going to look to the ref and say, what are you doing? That's just how star players are. So, I mean, if we're going to call Jokic a crybaby, we might as well call every star in any sports game a crybaby. Because, trust me, I've seen so many NFL players complain when they're not getting a holding call or they're not getting a pass interference call, or all of a sudden it's like, nah, bro, look at that, he jumped. You know how many times people, every time something happens, all of a sudden people, he jumped. Like, bro, it's just what players do. It's just what players do. When it seems like a call is not going their way or should go their way, but the refs don't call it that way, they're going to go to the refs and say, what are you doing? I didn't touch it. That's just how it is. So if you want to call Jokic a crybaby, feel free to, but pretty much every superstar in the sport does the same thing. So it is what it is.
Carry kegs. Carry the night. You are a fighter. This is your reward. Medella, mark of a fighter.
Once upon a time, in a land far away, there was a woman who wanted to stay on vacay. So she changed her flight to return home later.
Like Prime OBJ, aka everyone does this. Shows they have passion. Everyone does this. I don't really care about anybody complaining about the call.
On United,
I remember Phillip Rivers used to complain about every goddamn call. I saw so many times where I've watched. I remember at the playoff game. I was at the playoff game between the Ravens and the Chargers. And this dude, Phillip Rivers, was constantly complaining about calls. Even though they were winning the damn game, he was constantly complaining about calls. That's just how it is when you're a star player. It is what it is. I never get mad at it. I accept it. These are guys that are trying to win. They're competitors. If you feel like a call's not going your way, you want to speak up about it. That's how it is. If you're just going to remain silent after every turnover that you feel shouldn't be a turnover, then how much can we really show that you care? Now, again, that doesn't mean that there aren't people that will complain about it. Dude, I've seen Kawhi complain about calls. That should just show you that every star player is going to complain when they feel like a call isn't going their way. That's just how it is, man. So, I mean, you just live with it. You really just live with it at the end of the day. Miami got to figure something out offensively, man. They desperately need Tyler Hero back because there's just times where they need to get a shot and, like, nobody's creating a shot right now. Which game is more entertaining? Game 7, NBA Finals, or Super Bowl? It depends. It really depends. Because a Game 7 could be great and a Super Bowl can be great. But a Game 7 can also be trash and a blowout, just like a Super Bowl. Jokic just continues to do what Jokic does. That's just pretty much how it is for the most part. Jokic just can't be stopped. You just hope to contain him for the most part. That's kind of just how it is. Oh, so it is Miami ball. Okay. So Jimmy has the ball. Jimmy gets it out to Kevin Love. Kevin Love back to Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy's trying, man. He's going to have to hit some tough shots. And he gets fouled, so he's going to the line. Like I said, Jimmy, at this point, his shot is completely gone, so he has to get contact and go to the line. And Miami cannot score anything right now, so these free throws are just vital at the end of the day. Like, legitimately, these free throws are just vital if you're Miami, because Jimmy, his shot is gone. Jimmy's shot is gone. I don't know if it's coming back, but you know he'll hit these free throws. So you have to, like, if you're Jimmy Butler, you got to look to get to the line. If you're not hitting anything, you got to look to get to the line. That's the one thing you got to look to do. I thought they called it Nuggets ball, but apparently they stuck with the Miami call and said it's Heat ball. They couldn't determine whether or not if it was off of Strus. I don't know. They just stuck with the call. I don't think they were able to determine whether or not it was off of Strus or off of Jokic, so they just stuck with the call they had. Aaron Gordon coming down the court with the ball. Got it to Bruce Brown. Get it to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray has been getting pressured all day. Oh, Bruce Brown loses the ball. Vincent gets it, and Miami has a chance to try and tie this game here. Vincent. Now Vincent turns the ball over. Brown gets blocked. The ball gets thrown out. Jokic gets it. And now Jokic is going to dominate. Jesus, criminy Christmas. How the hell does something like that happen? That was a messy sequence by both Miami and Denver, but Jokic is the difference maker. Jokic is the equalizer, so he just did what he needed to do. Jimmy passes to Bam. Bam with the hook shot. It is good. So Jimmy gets it to Bam, and Bam puts it back up. And right now, you got to get your stars going. Bam with 14 points. Bam's got to continue to play the way he's playing. Jimmy continues to set his teammates up, because right now, Jokic continues to do what Jokic does. Jamal Murray drives. Kicks out. Gets it to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown for three. He can't hit it. Rebound goes to Love. And Strus has the ball. He's going to get it to Vincent. So now Miami has a chance once again to tie this game. It's a 3-point game with 3:42 left to go. Bam with the ball. Being guarded by Jokic. Nothing really there. He's going to get it to Jimmy. Jimmy, 5 seconds here. Jimmy for 3. Can't hit it. Rebound goes to Bruce Brown. I don't like Jimmy really just settling for threes here, but when nothing's really moving in the offense, they kind of just lean on this. Murray with the ball, gets it to Jokic. That pick and roll action. Jokic lost the ball there, so that's really what ended up happening. Loose ball foul. I think he's going to get called on Strus here. I pray Tyler Hero returns. We'll see. Let's trade for either Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid, Luke, or James Harden. I don't want James Harden on this team. James Harden is not a Miami Heat type player. Stop looking at the talent and understand that he would have to dedicate himself to play. It's not always about the talent, bro. Jason Tatum could be a Heat type player, but guess what? Boston ain't trading him. Joel Embiid, I could see him being a Heat type player, even though we know he would deal with injuries in the playoffs. But he loves playing with Jimmy, so I know Joel Embiid can buy into the system. So Jason Tatum and Joel Embiid are the only ones I could think there. And getting it to LeBron, Bruce Brown draws a foul, so he gets to go get free throws. It's like every time Miami has a chance here, they either blow it or they cause a foul, which helps extend the lead. And why is Cody Zeller in the damn game? You know, Spoelstra, I'm going to look at you and say, bro, you keep making these same mistakes by putting in Cody Zeller. And that is doing absolutely nothing for you. So, yeah, I mean, I could see a Jason Tatum. I could see Luka. Dallas is not trading Luka. I mean, you could throw a bag at them. Dallas is not trading Luka. So you're naming guys that aren't going to be traded, most likely. James Harden is the only one that would probably be traded. But Jason Tatum, the Celtics are not trading Jason Tatum. Joel Embiid, not sure Philly's ready to give up on him yet. The Dallas Mavericks certainly aren't trading Luka. And then James Harden just wouldn't be a good fit here. Damian Lillard is a perfect fit for Miami, but unfortunately he's a loyal. I mean, yeah, that'd probably be the best pick to get up here, but I doubt that's going to happen. Cody Zeller in the game is just making me sick right now. It's really just making me sick. Jimmy with the ball right now. Jimmy's going to drive. Gets it to Cody Zeller. What the? Cody Zeller somehow hit that shot. I don't even know how. How the hell did Cody Zeller hit that? That is a really tough shot. Bruce Brown gets it back to Jokic. Oh, God, Jokic is being guarded by Cody Zeller. Please just put me to bed. He's about to cook this old man. Was anybody surprised to see Jokic make that shot? Cody Zeller's doing nothing to this man. Oh, God. Jimmy with the ball. Oh, God, every time I see Cody Zeller in the game, I know we're in trouble. Strus gets it to Lowry. Lowry got to do something here. Lowry for 3. He hits it. Kyle Lowry's actually doing something in the game. Thank God. It's a 2-point game now. How you feel if LeBron comes back to the Heat at this age? Dude, LeBron coming back to the Heat, automatically people are going to be like, well, it's his team, right? Yeah. Oh, what a defensive play by Lowry. Got the steal. Got it to Strus. Strus got it to Caleb. Somehow the ball almost got stolen. Strus open. He's got to get it out now. And Jimmy's here. Miami has a chance to tie or take the lead. Lowry, pump fakes. Nothing there. He's going to drive. Jokic on him. Offensive foul. Really? You think, yeah, look at Jokic and look at Lowry. You think he can push him like that? That's a clear flop. All right, guys. Y'all playing around, refs. You know damn well that's not enough to disrupt him. But I'll give you it because, again, the rule is if you extend your arm like this, they're going to call an offensive foul. You know he didn't disrupt Jokic. Jokic about to back this man down again. And then he gets the context, and now it's about to go back to a 5-point game. I mean, this is entire quarter. They've just been going back and forth between 3, 5, 3, 5. Now it was 2, so now it's 4, going back to 5. And they keep thinking, what is Cody Zeller going to do to Jokic? For the love of God, I don't care who you got to put. Cody Zeller, every time Jokic decides to score on this man, he's scored. What do you think Cody Zeller is going to do to Nikola Jokic? Come on, man. It's back to 5. So, I mean, Miami's in the game. But Miami just can't seem to get over the hump. They've had opportunities to tie the game, but they'll proceed to foul. They'll proceed to turn the ball over. I don't know what to tell you. Jimmy with the ball. Jimmy drives. Jimmy gets the ball smacked out of his hands. It's going to stay with the Heat. There's a minute left, and I don't even know what you can do. It just feels like not much has really changed here for the Heat and the Nuggets. They've just been exchanging this. Duncan Robinson Couldn't get anything. Cody Zeller driving. Oh my God, Cody Zeller. Jesus Christ, I can't watch this. I can't watch this. I'm done. I'll see you at the fourth quarter, bro. I'm done. I'm not watching this anymore. I'm not watching this anymore. I don't even know what's happening at this point. They keep coming down here and turning the ball over. Every time they get a chance to tie the game, they turn the ball over. Oh my God, another touchdown. Okay, bro. All right, man. We about done. This is it. This is it. I don't know what to say. I'm done. 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 Cody Zeller is ruining the Miami Heat, and Spoelstra is allowing him to do this. How many times does he have to turn the ball over before you realize? How many times does he have to turn the ball over? How many times does he have to sit back and get cooked by Jokic? Over and over and over and over. What the hell does Cody Zeller have on Eric Spoelstra that makes him continue to say, let's play this guy? Darren, what's going on, bro? What does this guy have? Cut Cody Zeller. For the love of Christ, cut Cody Zeller. Stop playing this man. Spoelstra, you're watching him kill the game. Is this rocket science? Is this rocket science? When Kevin Love is in the game, good things happen. When Cody Zeller is in the game, bad things happen. Is this rocket science for him to understand? What is he doing? What is he doing? When it's Bam or Love that's in the game, good things happen. When it's Cody Zeller, nothing good happens. I don't understand this. This is a great coach, and he hasn't realized this. Jimmy's gonna shoot a three. Can't hit that.
Jokic. 8 seconds to go. Pause for a screen. 5 seconds. Jokic spins, drives, floaters up, no good. A rebound.
I don't have anything to say.
Third quarter.
Cody Zeller is such poison.
18 points here in the third. 31.
This dude, Cody Zeller, is so poisonous. Is so poisonous that every time he comes in the game, things just go wrong. Why do you keep playing Cody Zeller? Why do you keep playing Cody Zeller? We're not winning anything with Cody Zeller in the game. I concede. Miami's down 0-2. I'm done. No, the fourth quarter's over. I'm done. The game is over. 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 I'm done. If Spoelstra can't understand that Cody Zeller coming in the court is literally killing their chances, I can't help you. Every time you put this man in the game, everything goes wrong for Miami. Yet Spoelstra cannot seem to understand that. When you put in Kevin Love, when you have Bam there, good things are happening. But the second Cody Zeller gets in the game, everything goes to hell. When is he going to wake up and realize, I should stop playing Cody Zeller? Bam is young. Play him 45 plus minutes. Is it that difficult? If Jokic was cooking Bam on every possession, you live with it. Butler's now 4 for 13. His shot's gone to hell. I'm done with him. His shot's gone to hell. I've accepted that. He can't shoot worth a damn. He's cooked. I accept that. But when you are watching this game, just watching this, you can see that when Cody Zeller is in the game, nothing is going well for Miami. When it's Love, when it's Bam, everything goes well for them, especially on the defensive side. And Kevin Love's not a defender, but he can throw. He's a body to throw at MPJ. He's a body to throw at Aaron Gordon. You can clearly see when Cody Zeller steps on the court, he does nothing well offensively. He does nothing well defensively. He does nothing well. The entire flow of the offense for the Heat dies when Cody Zeller's in the game. And the fact that Spoelstra refuses to accept this is what's killing them. The game was up for for grabs. Then Cody Zeller comes in, and not a damn good thing happens. Is it so difficult? Is it so difficult to understand that Cody Zeller should not be playing? Oh my God. Bro, what? My God. What do you want, man? If I send it to you, are you going to actually keep it, or are you going to bother me next time for this? Sure, I will. All right.
Whenever you're hungry, there's a deal on the Subway app. About 1 foot long, get 150 in the Subway app today. Now that's the deal.
I can live with the results of whatever happens. But when you see one player is actually ruining everything and you keep putting him out there, you're supposed to be a great coach and you're not realizing this. What do I do with that? Jokic dominating, that's what you want. Because that means no one else is playing well. But my problem here is that you're keeping a guy that is killing your team on the court. Who does this? You're a great coach, and you can't realize that Cody Zeller doesn't work in any fashion on this team. Duncan Robinson gets a 3. You would hope he can hit it. He does. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. Jimmy Butler was 6 of 14 game 1, which you said that wasn't so bad. Dude, I don't care, man. I don't care about what Jimmy's just shooting at this point. We already know his shot's cooked. I've accepted that. I'm not even focused on that. I'm looking at the adjustments that are trying to be made here. And that's going to be another foul call because, my God, they're going to give him all the fouls. I don't really care. My problem is the game is up for grabs, and Spoelstra is sitting there and watching Cody Zeller kill the game and refuses to get him out of it. That's my confusion. Why are you playing a guy that just doesn't work at all? He's not working at all. Momentum changed when the refs gave Jokic a foul for 3. No, the momentum changed when they brought Cody Zeller in. That's when the momentum changed. All of a sudden, nothing started working for the Miami Heat. Nothing. I just don't understand this. We saw it in game 1. Cody Zeller didn't work in game 1. He didn't work here tonight either. When is he going to wake up and realize, I can't play Cody Zeller? Bam is a young player. You can't play him 45 plus minutes because what? What is stopping you from playing Cody Zeller 45 plus minutes? Please explain that to me. I want to know what is stopping you from playing Cody Zeller 45 plus minutes. Because I actually don't know why he's not playing 45 plus minutes. Why is Cody Zeller in? Why was Cody Zeller even in to begin with? That's my question. Because I'm watching this game. At the end of the day, Jokic was doing his thing. I don't think even Bam was able to slow him down. But my thing about it is, why the hell do you continue to bring in a guy that's killing the momentum on both sides of the ball? What is so difficult for Spoelstra to understand that Bam's got to play 45 plus minutes? Bam's got to play 45 plus minutes. That's just how it has to be. So, great move by Duncan Robinson. He drives, finishes, and get the and one. So, hopefully he can hit this free throw to make it a 4-point game. Like Spoelstra. I understand you like to use different, you like to see what works and what doesn't work. You like to see different mismatches and different aspects to see, hey, let's see if this works. Let's see if that works. Let's give Bam this amount of rest and that amount of rest. He's probably going to miss this. I was kidding! All right, I was kidding. Come on, Duncan, hit the free throw. Loose ball foul called, so Miami's going to retain possession. So I guess that technically works out for them, especially if they can hit a shot here. So they can make it a 3-point game. But I don't understand, bro. I don't. I really don't. You're watching a guy that just doesn't work for your offense play, and you think that's okay. Why do you keep him in here? Duncan Robinson hits a deep 3. Malone calls a timeout and it's back to 2. Are you watching this? Did you see? Can you believe it? Eric Spoelstra took out. He took out Cody Zeller. And all of a sudden, Miami can score the basketball again. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. You see what happens when you decide to play to your strengths sometimes? You see, when a guy's not working, you take him out. You take him out. You take him out. When a guy's not working, you take him out. Aye. just back to a 2-point game. I don't understand this. This is a great coach. This is a great coach that understands basketball. Why is he so... I understand this is a guy that wants to mix and match it up with his different rotations and lineups, but when you clearly see that there's one player that doesn't work for you, why would you continue to give him minutes? It doesn't make sense.
Okay, hear me out. Mark Tubins. 2 times by yours truly.
No.
At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs. Get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We can't end this war. Our boys would come home.
That's happening, isn't it?
I don't know if we can trust them with such a weapon. The Nazis did.
Oppenheimer. To screens on sale now.
This is the one thing about Eric Spoelstra. This is the one thing about Eric Spoelstra. You know what? This ain't even the one thing about Eric Spoelstra. This is the type of thing you deal with when you have an all-time great coach. When you have one of those top 15, top 10 all-time great coaches, they have a system that they follow. They're head stubborn. There's certain things Greg Popovich won't change. There's certain things Steve Kerr won't change. There's certain things Phil Jackson won't change. That's just them. That's just them. And Eric Spoelstra is just like that. The thing about him is he likes his rotations. He'll switch it up. He'll mix and match. Even if he feels this person, even if the person's not doing well on the court, he'll still put him out there. That's just what he does. I said Jimmy will bounce back in game 2. Things happen. Jimmy's shooting like crap. He can't even hit a layup right now. His shot is completely gone. Whether it's the ankle bothering him or not, you make your decision, but the guy is not here. He can't hit a mid-range shot. He can't hit a 3, which, again, we knew that was expected. He can't hit a 3, can't hit a mid-range shot. He's not even finishing at the basket at this point. He's missing hook shots. He's missing everything. He's missing floaters. He cannot hit a shot right now. At the end of the day, it kind of is what it is with Jimmy. There's nothing else that can be said. He's just trying to win a basketball game at this point. But damn, Spoelstra. I swear, you get this with these all-time great coaches, man. I swear to you get these with these all-time great coaches. Because they have had so much success in their career, they're going to stick to their overall habits. And it's fine. It's fine. It's what makes them an all-time great coach. The way they've decided to coach and the adjustments they've made and the things that they've accomplished in their career. That's great. But sometimes, man, you just wish they'd be a little bit more lenient or a little bit more different in how they want to approach things. And that's how I feel sometimes about Spoelstra. I understand that you want to continue to mix and match the rotations, and I understand because that you don't have a lot of bigs to work with here, so you want to get Bam the rest, and you want to get Bam the rest, so you want to put Cody Zeller in. But dude, I would honestly just prefer if you just don't play Cody Zeller. That's a clear weakness on the team. When you got a clear weakness on the team, you just don't play him. You don't. When you see something's not working, you cannot continue to play him. So Miami's brought this back down to a 2-point game. And, it's back to being competitive. Duncan Robinson has scored the last 8 points for Miami, so apparently he's starting to feel himself. You just got to hope Miami continues to just try to make some stops. Jamal Murray with a tough 3. It's 0.1 seconds. They're not going to get the shot off in time. Jesus Christ. Adam Silver's in the stands. He's witnessing whatever the hell this is. I mean, yeah, he was, we saw earlier on he was talking. This has to be a lob. This literally has to be a lob. This literally has to be a lob. So yeah, 24-second violation. Miami has a chance to take the lead here. It's been a hell of a game, too. I don't even know what to make of this game, bro. Vincent gets it to Bam. Bam. Gets it. Vince is wide open. Can he hit it? Vincent hits it. Miami takes the lead. How the hell does Miami take the lead in a game like this? What in God's name is happening? I'm so shocked here. Offensive foul. What in God's name is happening? This game has put me through the emotions. I swear to God, Miami's done this to me all season. Miami has done this to me all season. You know, I talked about this, bro. I always say, man, I got so much love for the Ravens because I'm a little bit more of a football guy than a basketball guy. But, dude, bro, when it comes to the Heat, I talk about this sometimes, bro. The Heat, They put me through the ringer just as much as the Ravens. The only difference is Duncan Robinson layup. He's good. 3-point game. Duncan Robinson with 10 points on his own timeout. Timeout Denver. I talk about this, man. Miami's on a 10-0 run. I talk about this with Miami, bro. Like I said, again, with football, I like football. I mean, I enjoy football a little bit more than I enjoy basketball, though I would say it's still dead even. So I enjoy watching Ravens football a little bit more than I enjoy watching Heat basketball, but I still think it's even. However, the Heat put me through the ringer just as much, if not more at times, than the Baltimore Ravens. The only difference is I trust the Heat more than I trust the Ravens. I trust Eric Spoelstra more than I trust John Harbaugh. But they still put me through the ringer. And sometimes those things that I complain about with Harbaugh sometimes in terms of how he doesn't make adjustments at times, even though, he's the head coach. Sometimes I'll talk about Spoelstra, and it's not about him making an adjustment. It's about him overthinking it. Where it's like, dude, you don't need to play Cody Zeller. He's like, no, I got to manage the minutes here, so we got to play this rotation with this. And I'm like, Spoelstra, I love you, man. You're an all-time great coach. But sometimes ease up on the thinking. You don't have to overthink this, man. Cody Zeller don't work in this series. Just play Bam like 45 minutes. That's all you need. You could be the coach the second they take out Zeller, they go. It's as simple as that. But the thing is, when you have an all-time great coach and just when you have the mindset that Eric Spoelstra has, who's probably one of the greatest, when it comes to X's and O's in basketball, he's one of the greatest X's and O's coach of all time. He's like one of the best. So he's constantly thinking of 10 different things. And he's thinking about the rotations and the lineups and the mix-ups and things that can work or things that can hold up. And I'm like, Spoelstra, I love you, man, but sometimes you got to ease it down. Sometimes I don't need you to do that. Sometimes I just need you to be like, look, you, go play 45 minutes. Jimmy Bam, go out there for 45 minutes, do this, do that. So I understand. I'm not mad at the rotations. It's just like sometimes it's like, I understand you want to give Cody Zeller minutes to give Bam the rest because he needs it, I guess. You don't want to overplay him 45-plus minutes, but there are times and moments in games where I'm like, bro, just the momentum's there right now. Don't bring Cody Zeller back in. It just don't work whenever he brings Cody. Look at this. Look at the difference. Look at the change-up. Miami's up by 3. It's been nothing but positives since they've taken out Cody Zeller. You can live with this, man. You can live with this. Now we got a game here. So now we got a game here. I don't know if Miami can win it, though, but we got a game here. That's all I can say. We got a game here. Where the hell did I put my phone? Wow. Oh, right here. Right here. We got a game. We got an actual game now. It's crazy. Who do you think is going to win? I don't know. I picked Miami to win game 2. I obviously have to stick with that. But I don't know, man. Like I said, the Heat never quit. The Heat never quit, bro. The Heat never quit. And that's just what you take with it, bro. The Heat never quit, dog. They'll put you through the ringers, but the Heat just find ways to stay in games. If they would have played like this in game 1, I truly believe they would have won because they waited too long to get to this level of aggression. F Boston, they should trade Jason or Brown. I don't care what the Celtics do. Let them figure that crap out. I don't give a damn if they don't win another championship. I hate Boston, so I don't care. But let them figure that out. Duncan Robinson's taking over the fourth quarter. Who the hell thought Duncan Robinson was going to do this? This is why you got to love the Heat. You don't know who's going to go off on what night. When Jimmy's shooting like crap and Duncan Robinson's going off, you live with this, man. You live with this. I don't know what's going to happen these last 10 minutes. Maybe the Nuggets take over. Maybe Miami takes over. Maybe we're going to a back-and-forth affair that comes down to the wire. Offensive foul on Jokic again. Holy crap. Denver doesn't know what's happening. Miami's defense is showing up. I'm lost for words. Can we just end the game here and give Miami the win? It wouldn't work like that. But damn, I just want Miami to take advantage of this, bro. Please. We've been through the ringer. Hit another 3. Hit another 3. Bam with the ball. And Jokic just smacked him in the face. Jokic clearly smacked him in the face. Y'all can get pissed off with some of the... He clearly... Look at him. Bro. He smacked him. That's not even a difficult call. The way all of a sudden you want to blame Vincent for being on the floor trying to get a... Wow. And that's going to put them over the penalty. So now Denver's in the penalty for the last 9-17. If you're the Heat, you got to take advantage of this. I'm not even going to lie. Listen, I saw y'all do this when Gabe Vincent was on the floor and KCP. Vincent should win an Oscar for his acting. Nah, bro, that's what I call karma. Because when Vincent was on the floor trying to get the loose ball and KCP flopped and damn near jumped over Vincent, he got 3 free throws. I call that karma. That shows that the refs are consistent. Vincent made both free throws and Miami's up by 5. Holy crap, can they keep this up? I don't know. You just gotta hope. If you're a Heat fan, you're watching this and thinking, we just gotta hope. Miami's on the 12-0 run. Jokic is fouled. It's on the ground though. Just know you were on Duncan Robinson in game 1. Absolutely. Did you? I was on Duncan Robinson's head. I was on Caleb Martin's head. I was on Gabe Vincent's head. Yet despite that, I tweeted out that they're not going to shoot like that again, and I expect Miami to shoot better from the 3. That included Robinson, that included Strus, that included Vincent and everybody else. So my voice hasn't changed. I spoke about this. I said they wouldn't shoot like this again. And Jokic couldn't get the running shot, but he's going to go to the free throw line. So Jokic is getting more and more aggressive. If you're Miami, this is what you want. You'll take Jokic going to the free throw line. You'll take Jokic dealing with the shots. Don't let anybody else go off. You'll live with it. You'll live with it. There's way too much contact there. That's a clear foul. That's a clear foul. But you'll live with it. You'll live with Nikola Jokic going to the free throw line. You'll live with him taking these free throws. You'll live with him taking these shots. As long as nobody else on the court goes off, you'll live with this. Because that's the only thing you need if you're Miami. You have to live with this. The more Jokic scores, the better of a chance Miami has to win. Because that means no one else is going off. Now, if Jokic continues to score like this, and then all of a sudden everyone else goes off, that's a problem. Spoelstra is sticking with this lineup because it is working. And you go with what works. You don't disrupt the frequency here. Lowry with the ball. Lowry gets it to Bam. Bam. Shot. Good. Let's go, Bam. Miami up by 5 once again. Bam's making good plays. 8:35 left to go. Can Miami keep up this pace? Miami 6 for 6 from the field. This is crazy behavior. I don't know what the hell happened. A lot of contact. They miss. Duncan Robinson with the rebound. Can Miami continue this? This lineup is what got us back in the game in the fourth quarter in game 1. And this lineup right now has gotten us the lead. Here comes Duncan Robinson. He's going to get it to Martin. Martin to Vincent. Vincent pops a 3. He can't hit it. That's a tough 3. He almost hit it. It was nearly in and out. Here comes Jokic. You'll live with whatever Nikola Jokic does. Just do not let these other guys get it going. Duncan Robinson gets called for a foul. It's a toughie. It's a toughie, man. It's a toughie. You'll live with it, but it's a toughie. Let's go, Sixers. They're not. What the hell is he talking about? What happened to Martin? Martin's sick right now, so I don't even think he's not 100%. He was sick, so he missed practice yesterday. He is not 100% out there. Let's go, Sixers. Those dudes got taken out in the second half. Let's go, Sixers. They got taken out in the second round. Embarrassingly in game 7. So where's this let's go, Sixers? Bro, the minute your Sixers got taken out, you should sit back and say, let's go, Eagles. It don't matter if the Sixers got taken out. Eagles going back to the Super Bowl, and this time we're going to win. That's what you should be saying. Your Sixers trying to figure out what they're going to do. MPJ for 3. He can't hit it. That's what you want to see. Let everybody else go cold. Let Jokic be the only one to do it. If Jokic is the only one to do it, you'll live with it. You really will. Jimmy with the ball. Can Jimmy get something? You need something from Jimmy Butler. Jimmy loses the ball. Jimmy Butler is a liability right now. Oh my goodness. KCP. Jimmy's got to be better than this. Jimmy's got to be better than this. They flow it to Jokic. You'll live with it. Jimmy, bro. Jimmy, you can't turn the ball over there, Jimmy. Jimmy, you can't turn the ball over in that situation. Jimmy is not here right now. Jimmy, you got to be better than that. You cannot play like that, Jimmy. You cannot play like that. Bam with the ball. Bam. Gets it to... Oh, there it is. Jimmy for 3. Oh, my God. Jimmy Butler hit a 3. How the hell did Jimmy hit a 3? I wish I can say let's go Canes, but the Florida Panthers happened. That is true. Jimmy Butler is 5 of 15, but he's hit 2 threes. Holy crap, can Miami pull off the win? It'll be an ugly, disgusting win, but can they pull it off? There's too much time left on the clock, and Jamal Murray has not done much. He's going to try to get it going. Murray off the glass, he's good. Miami up by 4. If you're a Heat fan, you're just hopeful that they can continue to make good plays out there. Miami needs to abuse this. They have, dude, these guys are in the penalty in the fourth quarter. They have to abuse this. These guys are in the penalty. These guys are in the penalty. They've got to look to abuse this. They got to go get contact. Lowry to Bam. Bam to Jimmy. Jimmy fakes. Puts up the shot and one. Jimmy Butler realized he was a liability. Woke up, said, I got to do something here. And he's going to the line. Miami up 97-91. What is going on? I'm telling you, the Heat, they don't die. They don't die. You have to kill them and make sure they're dead. They don't die. Jimmy's playing like trash, but when it comes to the fourth quarter, he comes alive. 6 points in the fourth quarter for Jimmy. What in God's name is happening? Miami up 98-91. I'm lost with what's happening right now. Jamal Murray is trying, but he hasn't really been hot. If Denver can get hot, they're in a good position. Murray with the ball. Oh, Caleb Martin slipped bad. Jokic with the ball. Jokic hook shot is good. I can live with Jokic making those shots. We'll live with Jokic making those shots. You just can't let anybody else go off on the three-point line. And Miami has to continue to get quality looks at the three-point line right now. They're continuing to get looks. Duncan Robinson fakes a 3 here. He's getting the contact. Gets it to Lowry. Lowry, deep 3. He was fouled! Go to the free throw line. Shoot for 3. 5:26 left. How would you feel about winning game 2 in Denver? As you can tell, I would feel very, very confident that we will be getting a good series here. You in his airspace. You in his airspace. You clearly in his airspace. Don't give me that nonsense. I would feel incredibly ecstatic if my... Look at this. He's in his airspace. I'm sorry what happened, but he's in his airspace. Miami up by 5. Lowry at the free throw line. Can he hit the free throws? First one is good. Miami has to continue to play like this. There's way too much time left on the clock. And Lowry almost hit that deep 3. You know, funny thing about it is, if Lowry's legit on the line for a 3, I don't like it. But when Lowry hits, when he's deep at the 3-point line, for some reason he hits it. Lowry can really hit deep 3s. Not Trae Young deep 3s. Not Damian Lillard deep 3s or Steph Curry deep 3s, but deep 3s. Lowry's made the second free throw here. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Can Miami hold on? Because Denver hasn't lost a single game at home this entire postseason. They're undefeated at home this postseason. If Miami can tie this up heading to Miami, we've got a series. Miami up 101-93. 5:25 left. The Heat have to hold on. The Heat have to hold on. If they lose this game, they're going to lose the series because there's no way you blow it in this moment and you fail to hold on. Turnover. Oh my God, Miami has a shot here. Denver has 2 timeouts left. You're going to wonder when Mike Malone's going to try to use this if they continue to turn the ball over like this. I don't know how the Heat got back in this game. I don't know how the Heat got back in this game, bro. Bam with the ball. Bam. He gets it to Duncan Robinson. Robinson gets to Lowry. 8 seconds left on the clock. Lowry with the ball. Gets it to Bam. Bam's got a free release. Bam with the sleep and one. What is happening? What is happening? Oh my God. The turnaround. The turnaround for the Heat is insane. They don't die. They don't die. You have to kill them. You have to kill them and make sure they're dead. They don't die. They don't die. Oh my God. Bam makes the free throw. Miami's up by 11. I swear to God, bro, if they lose this game, everybody's getting smoked because there's no way you lose the game in this moment with the way you've played. Miami's 9 of 10 from the field this quarter. Denver's 3 for 6. It's crazy. You have the free throw advantage. Use that. Jamal Murray gets blocked by Bam. Let's go. Oh my God, the turnaround for the Heat is insane. What the hell happened? This might be the best fourth quarter they've played all season. Jimmy with the ball. Jimmy gets it to Duncan Robinson. Robinson gets it to Bam. Bam back to Robinson. Robinson back to Bam. Bam turns the ball over to Jimmy. That's a bad one. That's a bad turnover in that moment. That's a bad turnover. That might have been goaltend. That might have been a goaltend. Jokic puts it in. Miami's going to call timeout. We're up by 9. 4 minutes left to go. Bro, they got to hold on. Denver's going to come up with one last bit of energy. If the Heat and Ravens win championships this year, I'm going to lose my mind. It will remind me of 2012. I actually remember back in the 2012-2013 season for both the Ravens and the Heat. The Ravens ended up winning the championship. They won the Super Bowl against the 49ers. And then Miami went on to beat the San Antonio Spurs. So 2012. It'll be like 2012. Only difference is I'll actually get to commentate that happening. Oh my God, bro. 4 minutes left. Can we let this clock run? Miami has to hold on to the lead. We know Denver can get going. Miami's got to hold on to the lead. Miami got to hold on to the lead. Miami's got to hold on to the lead.
So it all started when I was at a friend's party. Sure. Everyone keeps asking. Even my French neighbor. I mean, all the time. I'm not making this up. Everyone.
New chicken nuggets from KFC?
Miami's got to hold on. Miami's got to hold on. Miami's got to hold on, bro. You lose a game like this, I don't know if you can get it back. Oh, my God. You lose a game like this, I don't know if you can get it back. Miami's outscoring the Nuggets 29-12 in the fourth quarter. We need to continue to score. We need to continue to put baskets up. We need to continue to put the pressure. Jimmy with the ball. He gets it to Bam. Bam being guarded by Jokic. Caleb Martin's wide open in the corner if they can get it there. But Jimmy's got the ball back. Jimmy drives. He misses. Jimmy gets the rebound. Caleb Martin, can he hit the three? Martin for three. He puts it in. Miami up by 12. 3:35 left. Is this going to be the first Denver loss at home? Can the Heat hold on? Can the Heat hold on? They got to play defense. Can the Heat hold on? Jokic. Ball gets knocked out of his hands by Jimmy. It's going to stay with Denver. Jimmy missed that, but he got his rebound. Got it to Caleb Martin. That's the first field goal by Caleb Martin all game. Oh, man. 3:25 left to go. 3:25. Jokic got the ball, got it to Jamal Murray. Murray being guarded by Martin. Murray trying to get some space here. He's looking. Jokic going to run the screen here. They got pressure all over the place. Aaron Gordon for three. He hit it. That's a tough three by Aaron Gordon. That's a tough three. That's a much-needed three. That could potentially get Denver back in this. Miami, slow the pace down. We got 3 minutes left. If you're the Miami Heat, 3 minutes left. Slow the pace down. Get quality looks. Jimmy. Whoa, that would have been a terrible turnover by Bam. Martin. Martin with the ball, gets it to Lowry. Lowry for three. Lowry can't hit. And this is the final spurt for the Denver Nuggets. Can they find a way to tie this game and maybe take the lead? 2:40 left to go. This is the final spurt here. Jamal Murray for three. He hits it. Back-to-back threes. Oh, my God. Miami's in trouble. It's a 6-point game with 2.5 left. Can the Heat hold on to this lead? Or will Denver find a way to steal game two? It comes down to who executes better down the stretch. 2:20 left to go. Can the Heat hold on? They can run this clock as much as possible. But they got to find a way to score. Jimmy, mid-range. Jimmy puts in a shot. That is a huge shot by Jimmy Butler. 109-101. Here comes Jokic. They got to go fast. Jokic being guarded by Caleb Martin. He gets it to Jamal. Jamal being guarded by Jimmy. Murray gets it to Jokic. Jokic has the space. Jokic puts up the shot. No good. But they get the rebound. Bruce Brown puts up the shot and he puts it in. 150 left. It's still a 6-point game. Miami, continue to slow the pace. You have the free throw advantage. Continue to slow the pace. 140 left to go in this game. Oh my God. Jimmy with the ball. Gets it to Duncan Robinson. Robinson for three. Robinson can't hit, but Bam tries to get the rebound. It's a turnover. Oh my goodness. 126 left. The life is here for Denver. Can Denver tie the game? Spoelstra makes a substitution. He's bringing out Gabe Vincent because that's another three-point shooter. You need him. Can Miami hold on, or will the Denver Nuggets find a way to tie and potentially win this game? 124 left to go. The pressure is on. The pressure is on. Murray being guarded by Jimmy. Murray looking. Gets to the KCP. KCP for three. He can't hit it. Jokic gets the rebound. It goes back to Murray. Murray for three. He hits it. It's a three-point game with 109 left. Miami is on the brink. They have to find points. The Nuggets are on an 11-2 run. This is dangerous. A game that the Heat have found a way to control. They could potentially lose it here in the final minute. 56 seconds left. Miami has to control the pace. 8 seconds left. Jimmy fakes a three. Gets it to Bam. Bam gets fouled. He's going to the line. Bam, that's what you need to do. Bam is going to the line. Bam is going to the line. Bam has to hit these free throws. I'm losing my voice. Thank God the finals are not every other day. Denver's right there, too. Bam has to hit these free throws. Bam has to hit these free throws. Bam has to hit these free throws. These are the most important free throws of the game. Because Bam has to hit them. Miami has the free throw. They have the penalty. These guys are in the penalty. Bam has to hit these free throws. Miami and Denver both have 2 timeouts. Bam, 19 points tonight. He's got to hit these 2 free throws. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Bam has to get both. It's a 3-point game. Bam, first free throw. It's good. Can he hit the second one? He needs to. It's going to come down to a free throw game. It is for certain going to come down to a free throw game. Can Bam hit the second and make it a 5-point game? Bam. Can he hit the second free throw? Ooh, man. Bam. Second free throw. It's good. He hits them cleanly. Miami up by 5. 111-106. The Nuggets are going to go quick. It's 44 seconds left. They know they need a 3. Murray being guarded by Bam. They get it to Jokic. Jokic has the mismatch. Jokic puts up the shot. It goes in. Miami is up by 3. It's a 108-111 game with 35 seconds left. Denver does not need to foul. They will still get a chance to tie this game. Miami just has to play their game. Jimmy Butler with the ball. They're going to run this clock down. They have the advantage with a 3-point lead. Jimmy Butler with the ball. 8 seconds left. Jimmy gets it to Caleb Martin. Caleb back to Jimmy. Jimmy, step back 3. He can't hit it. Here we go. 10 seconds left. Can Denver tie the game? Or are we going to get a tied series? 6 seconds. Jimmy on Jamal. Jamal, step back 3. He can't hit it. Miami wins. We tie the series. Miami ties the series at 1 apiece. We survive. We survive. We survive. Miami survives. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. My heart almost sank. My heart almost sank. My heart nearly sank when I saw Jamal Murray pull up for that step back three. I'm like, please, no, we'll die in overtime. Oh my God. My heart nearly dropped. My heart nearly dropped when I was like, Jamal Murray's a killer. He's got the ball. Oh, we are going to get cooked. I was scared beyond belief, man. The Miami Heat refused to die, and they tie the series at 1 apiece. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't breathe right now, bro. This team, the fight, Miami hands the Denver Nuggets their first home loss of the postseason, and it happens in the NBA Finals. This Heat team doesn't die, man. The fight is still alive. Oh my God, bro. I cannot believe it. It's the first to four. It's the first to four. It is the first to four. Ladies and gentlemen, like Jimmy said, it's the first to four. You got to get four. Miami understood that they needed to win this game. If Miami would have lost tonight, the series is in jeopardy because now you have to go defend home court. Miami ties the series, hands them their first home loss, and they're heading back to South Beach with Tyler Hero potentially pulling up for game 3? Yo, this is crazy. In a game where Jimmy, let me tell you this right now, bro. Jimmy shot, where's Jimmy? Let me check this real quick. Jimmy shot 7 of 19. He had 21 points, but he shot 7 of 19. He had 20. Bam shot 8 for 14. Vincent shot 8 of 12. Strus 4 of 10. Love 2 of 5. I don't know how you win this. Jamal Murray was 7 of 15. He was efficient. Nikola Jokic was 16 of 20. I told you, Nikola Jokic had 41 points. In the games where Nikola Jokic is scoring 40-plus points, you can beat them. The goal is to make sure Jokic is the only one being effective out there. You cannot have MPJ kill you. You cannot have KCP kill you. You cannot have Bruce Brown kill you. You can't have Aaron Gordon kill you. You can live with Jamal Murray getting his points, but you have to make sure it's Jokic or bust for them. Shut down their shooters and force Jokic to have to do it on his own. And I'm telling you, that's the best way Miami can win this championship. I meant to say that Denver never lost at home this postseason until now. Stealing one was crucial. We all knew the goal. When Miami went to Denver, everybody knew the goal for the Heat. You have to steal one. If you can steal one, you can go home and defend home court and win the championship. Vincent, 23. Jimmy, 21. Bam, 21. Strus, 14. Duncan Robinson, 10. Lowry, 9. Everybody showed up for the Heat tonight. I can't breathe right now, bro. I can't believe this. I'm going to have to end this here, guys. I'm going to have to end this here. Miami, oh, God. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. But Miami accomplished their goal. They stole game 2. The Heat are alive still. They're heading back to South Beach, tied 1 apiece. And we're going to see how this plays out. The fun part about this is in every game 3, I want to point this out. In every game 3 that the Heat have played in the postseason, that's the game where they've blown everybody out. Game 3 against the Bucks, they blew them out. Game 3 against the Knicks, they blew them out. Game 3 against the Celtics, they cooked them. I don't think you can blow out Denver because they got great shooters. But boy, do I feel confident about Miami taking game 3. And if Tyler Hero comes back, that's another shooter to add. It all came down to this. If Miami lost tonight, we're cooked. But Miami winning this game changes the whole situation. Now there's hope for the Heat. There's crazy hope. The only way Miami loses hope, well, I'm not going to talk about it. But you know. Oh, my God. The last time the Heat have won a game in Denver was November 30th, 2016. Now that changes, man. Now that changes. Now that changes, man. Now that changes. Oh my God, wow. I'm a peace out, guys, but I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna take myself a quick breather, and then I'm gonna make my recap video or something. I don't know. Miami evens up the series in the finals. We're tied 1 apiece heading back to South Beach, and Miami is in a good place to defend home court. It won't be easy, but guess what? The journey has never been easy for the Heat. That's one thing. That's one of the things I gotta understand. They're gonna put us through the ringer. They're gonna put us through the ringer. We're gonna feel emotional. There'll be times we're like, let's go. There'll be times like we're cooked, we're done. They're gonna put us through the ringer. They are gonna put us through the ringer. But one thing about this Heat team, they continue to fight. They never give up. They never die. And they showed it tonight. With the series tied 1 apiece, Miami has a chance. At worst, we know at worst, but I believe they have a chance to potentially go up 3-1. I don't think they'll go up 3-1 against Denver. It's probably a situation where there's going to be a tied series heading back to Denver for Game 5, which I can live with. But damn, Miami finding a way to win tonight was truly special, man. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head on out. This has been a crazy game, too. I'm all sorts of emotional. My camera is messed up because y'all know how I am right now. With that being said, that is all I've got, and I'm out of here, man.